Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's indeed a great pleasure and privilege to be here in this hall among the champions and the connoisseurs of the industry and from the education. Today we witnessed the convocation of doctorate holders of and the PhDs in many fields of their expertise, and I congratulate each one of them. These three stripes on the shoulder will help to give a prefix on your name as a DR. So that's a great accomplishment. Congratulations to the master's graduate and bachelor's as well. As we are hard pressed on the time, I would not like to take much of your time, but I'd like to share some of my experience in the field of leadership, which I did my PhD in 2014, and prior to that I did 2 masters in emotional intelligence and criminology. As Dr. Edward mentioned in the morning, that there is an inflation of graduates and inflation of degree holders. On the same time, I say that there is a great deficit of leadership, and this deficit of leadership is because of the rightly said by the inflation. As we see on the leadership front, what does who is called a leader? If I'm walking alone, I'm not called a leader. If somebody is following me, then I'm called a leader. So leadership is taking people together. But a good leader does not create followers. A good leader creates leaders, and that's where the difference in the leadership comes. As I was studying my PhD in leadership, I studied all the great leaders of the world, and few of the incidents, which has really touched me, which one of them I will share with you, and that will help transform and help me to transform as well. As everyone know that the Russia was the first country to send man in space. It became a credibility issue for the US. Then they came out with a mission on moon, Apollo 13. In that program of Apollo 13, which was declared by John F. Kennedy, one of his periodic visit to the NASA, JFK saw one person sweeping the floor. So JFK directly asked him, "What are you doing over here?" A normal person answer would be, "I'm cleaning the floor, I'm sweeping the floor, or I'm mopping the floor." That would be the answer of a normal person. But that person's answer can be written in golden words in stone. He said, "Sir, I'm helping sending man on moon." So this is the vision of the company, vision of the organization, where from the top scientist, president, to the top scientist and the lowest person in the organization who was a janitor were aligned with that vision. So alignment of vision helps accelerated growth in the company and achieve great results. So this was one of the incidents which has really touched me. And apart from that, the couple of incidents all the PhD holders took an oath over here today. And in that oath, one of the things was an ethical word used in that. So when I was studying the leaders, one of the incident I'll share with you of J.R.D. Tata. In one of his interview, and the person taking the interview was a very Nobel laureate, the Solicitor General of India that time, and he said that the Tata has a Tata culture, and J.R.D. said that we could have been 3 times bigger than what we are now if we have kept our ethics aside, but we chose to be like this. So this shows a very high ethics of the company, which has transformed Tata into such a reputed organization. Another incident where of the J.R.D. Tata, where one of his CFO came to him and said that, "Sir, if we do some changes in the accounting structure, we can save a lot of tax." J.R.D. asked him, "Is it legal?" He said, "Yes." Then again he asked him one more question, "Is it ethical?" So the CFO said, "No." Then he said, "No, we should not do it." So these are the things which help company grow and live much longer than their life. Company comes and goes. We have seen the example of Kingfisher. It takes such an effort to build an organization of 9,000 crores, but built on a house of cards, it collapses in no time, and it has no values behind that. So for the leaders, the ethical practice and the values is more important, and the governance in the ethical way plays a very important role. I'm very grateful to World Growth Forum and the Quality Catalyst, and the DEI and FTIA for inviting me today and deliver this speech and share my knowledge. And I say Dr. Raja, he has a charisma to bring students, I would say students because we all are learning, and from the 27 countries. So I can say that you have a charisma to pull the stars from the Milky Way galaxy and create your own galaxy, which is I can see in this hall about all the champions of the industry and knowledge. Thank you very much. Thank you.